Blazing buildings and social unrest at Meadowwell threw a public spotlight on the corporation's developments at Royal Quays. This is the largest project of its kind in Britain. 200 acres, the size of the City of London. Despite the recession, it's making excellent progress. Its aims are in line with ministerial policy, vigorously to promote low-cost homes for sale. Royal Quays is a housing-led scheme. 1 in 4 housing units is social, to rent. Several housing associations are involved. Of the rest, 50% are affordable. In the northeast, this means units sold for less than £60,000 each. There are also high-quality homes for business executives. Social housing is well up to schedule. Most of these are for rent. Private housing has slowed in a slack market. The site will also attract a variety of light industrial firms and leisure services which will provide jobs for North Tyneside. The council have pledged that they will work with the corporation to maximise the benefit of their successful City Challenge bid. The corporation is represented on the executive board. Royal Quays is rapidly being given a comprehensive road and service system. The Howden bypass with dualling will bring substantial benefits for the East Howden community. Over £10 million will be invested in off-site highways. The bypass will open next summer to coincide with the completion of the Wet and Wild Water Park. This will employ 70 people. It will attract 200,000 customers a year from all over the region, bringing their spending power into the district. The employment centre has a flow of inquiries. To date, employment has been found for 93 local people living within a mile radius of the site. Wimpey, the corporation and the Tyneside Tech are running a construction training centre. 5 local apprentices have already been recruited by Langs. First Factory, Twinings, has over 250 people working there, many recruited from the area. The plant is running 7 days a week with 24-hour shifts on weekdays. 15 machine operators were trained for the firm. The massive earthworking shows the future shape of the Royal Quays development. Almost every square yard has work in progress. The next phase of factory units is out to tender. The signing of 2 pre-let factories is imminent. The Royal Quays Centre is used by the community and by schoolchildren. They're shown the principles of urban regeneration. Royal Quays is a giant-size model. This complex development is on target. Demolition has gone at full speed to level the quayside and prepare for the new development. The parish warehouse was brought down in stages to clear the site around the historic CWS building. New stone and railings are being set along the waterfront. The first phase of a redesigned quayside is vigorously being marketed. Following widespread consultation, improvements have been made to the shopping piazza, and further refinements to the office buildings will increase marketing appeal. There are already firm inquiries, and the first letting is at contract stage. This fulfills the object of Quayside, to bring top-quality offices to the city. The tall ships race build-up and the event will stimulate interest in the quayside, which will be safe and accessible for the race in July. The corporation is giving substantial support to the city's costs to help it to run the event. Sunrise Park off the A19 is the only greenfield site prepared by the corporation. The site was made ready for development for less than £500,000. It's in the enterprise zone and has been completed in 3 years by Scottish Provident for a further £6.5 million. Only 2 units remain unlet. 400 people are working here. Sunrise Park is a virtual gateway to the Sunderland Enterprise Park on the north bank of the Wear. Sunderland is the only area in England with long-term enterprise zone status. The Enterprise Park covers 110 acres on the north bank and will cost £78 million, providing about 1 million square feet of industrial and commercial space. There is potential for 4,000 jobs. At Hilton Riverside, to the west, Phase 1 is complete, and marketing is underway. 2 businesses have moved in and 3 more are in negotiation. In the central section, a good mix of businesses have set up in the Hilton Park units put up 2 years ago. The first phase cost £3 million and is now fully let. The range of products includes Japanese survey instruments, biotechnology equipment, business services and computers. The former Southwick shipyard is being reclaimed and is ideal for engineering industrial activity across 40 acres. Access and infrastructure are being put in to provide serviced sites. A German tunnelling firm has taken 40,000 square feet. 2 other firms are actually competing to take up sites alongside. The aim is to strengthen Wearside's claim to be the advanced manufacturing centre of the North. At St Peters, education and housing are the core development. Sunderland University's striking business campus will cost £10 million. The corporation will contribute £3 million. Work will start in 1993. At least 1,000 jobs will be created in this area. The university is probably the fastest growing employer in the city. On the South Bank, student residence blocks will be a prominent feature. 270 units will be developed by the university. At North Sands, the business centre is complete and has its first tenants. This striking gateway is by the corporation's sculptor-in-residence on the site. The Employment Office is handling inquiries for work or training on the site and for the incoming employers. Housing is well advanced. These include 130 for rent, shared ownership or low-cost sale. At North Docks, preparation work is underway for high-quality homes. Leisure and social organisations will be rehoused on site to release their present land for housing. At South Shields, the dream of a village and hotel at the mouth of the Tyne is being realised. The Regeneration scheme will cost £12.5 million. 22 of the 77 private houses and bungalows are complete, 9 are occupied, more are reserved, with the 72-bedroom hotel due to start building next spring. 2 townhouses costing £135,000 each have been sold to local businessmen. At Simonside, the corporation has provided a 12-acre site for Hong Kong's largest electronics firm, Konghua, who will make large-screen television sets and create 300 jobs. Their prime site was chosen in competition from all over Europe, and it has room for further expansion. At Jarrow, the Viking Industrial Park is a major industrial project for South Tyneside. Over 50 acres will be developed to create 1,500 jobs. The total cost will be £20 million. The corporation is investing £6.5 million. At King's Court, there are already 43,000 square feet of units. Many of these are let. The Royal Industrial Estate is being completed with a development grant from the corporation of £210,000. And the site of a former steelworks was cleared by the corporation, which plans 95,000 square feet of new industrial units as a first phase of a scheme for 300,000 square feet. The cost of this project is £4 million. The corporation is contributing £1.5 million. Northumbria Police will build a new centre for the National Diving and Marine School, which attracts students from all over Britain. The Port of Tyne will receive a boost by handling Nissan's exports and imports of more than 200,000 cars a year from a new custom-built shipping terminal. The corporation will build an access road costing £600,000. Over at North Shields, the Central Riverside development is on target. Over a third of the 129 flats and townhouses are completed, and work is up to schedule on the factory and new offices. The Fishing Experience Centre will open in 1993. The corporation is contributing almost £3 million to the whole development, and the total cost is £13 million. At Newcastle, the Central Business and Technology Park was completed in September. The Universal Building Society moves in shortly. The complex is on 5.5 acres of former railway land at Manners, giving the park users speedy access to public transport. There are 4 new business or office blocks with 87,000 square feet and what's called a technopole of 52,000 square feet. This is a business nursery for firms at the leading edge of research and development. The first firm moved in from Sussex. It designs industrial computing systems. 2 more firms have moved in, and there have been 50 inquiries. Interest is keen. The TWDC invested £2.4 million, and Budge has put in another £11.5 million. The Newcastle Business Park is featured on the front cover of the government's consultation paper on the new URA. It's a clear endorsement of our achievement, and professional recognition has come from the RICS in a national competition. The judges recognised that the site presented a daunting challenge: serious dereliction, poor access, a steeply sloping site. Its dramatic transformation from eyesore to thriving commercial enterprise has won the Oscar of the property world for the best urban renewal project in the country.